Well, isn't this charming? How about this cute little table right here? My, aren't these flowers delightful? Little past their prime, but such a precious little vase. Beethoven, Beethoven. I feel so renewed, don't you? That was the greatest classical experience of my life. Samuel, I believe I've expressed this to you before, but I wish you would make more of an effort to expand on your vocabulary. No one would ever believe you're a junior college graduate if all you do is go around humming things. Oh, and another thing, and I wouldn't tell you this if we weren't brothers and the best of friends, but quite frankly, those shorts do very little for you. Blue is your color, Sam. Stay away from the checks. They tend to wash you out. You don't have very strong features, so you need more vibrancy of color to perk you up. Do you feel a draft?
I like these shirts.
Oh, it's not a matter of liking those or not. As far as shorts go, those are perfectly acceptable. It's just pointless to wear something that does absolutely nothing for you. Clothes should make us appear as attractive as possible, like wrapping paper. Would you rather receive a gift in a plain brown paper bag or in a nice cheerful paper with a bright colorful bow?
Hi, my name's Betty. Can I help you?
Betty, at long last, where have you been? I'd like a cup of decaf, your freshest pot, with some sweet and low.
Radio? Anything to eat?
We've just been to the outdoor concert at Tanglewood. So lovely sitting on the lawn.
That's nice. Do you want something to eat?
I'm only telling you this because I'm sure we smell of Burt's Bees all-natural herbal insect repellent for the bugs. It's an excellent bug repellent. Not completely effective, but can you smell it?
I smell something.
Burt's Bees all-natural herbal insect repellent. Now, Betty, do you ever go to Tanglewood to hear the classical concerts?
No.
I thought not. Pardon me for asking, but is your decaf truly decaf?
Yes, we brew our own.
I'm so glad. I've ordered decaf before and received real coffee instead. The effects are not pleasant. My digestive system, I won't go into detail. Is there a fan on in here?
No.
Could you turn it off, please?
Sure.
I'd like a Coke and a hot fudge sundae.
Samuel, really? A Coke and a hot fudge sundae? We were just moments ago discussing your complexion in the car.
Well, make it Diet Coke.
Sure. Radio?
Are you sure about that decaf?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate your courtesy. What a charming waitress! Doesn't seem to have been to the dentist recently, but I'm sure she has a heart of gold. My, we're having ourselves a splendid little vacation, aren't we? I never dreamt that the Berkshires held so many cultural attractions. I'm so looking forward to the Norman Rockwell Museum this afternoon, aren't you?
Oh, yes, Jonathan. I am. I'm looking forward.
I really should get subscription tickets to the Boston Symphony. I've been telling that myself for years. When I get home, I will. I'm going to. You are my witness. There is something about classical music, especially live classical music, something so pure, so humane, so honest. There is no such thing as dishonest classical music. Sam, would you stop picking at your face? It simply doesn't exist. You can tell why it takes a certain intellect, a certain upbringing to appreciate it. An uncultivated mind could never appreciate classical music, couldn't. Our waitress, for instance, Betty, classical music would just wash right over Betty like rain on a duck. So, do you have any observations from this morning you'd care to share with me?
Oh, I enjoyed the concert.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
And what about it did you enjoy in particular? Was it the lovely outdoor setting, the view of distant rolling hills, the harmonious marriage between the natural beauty and Beethoven's 7th Symphony? Was it the thrilling final movement?
I thought the conductor was exceptional.
Exceptional. Interesting choice of words. Sam, you're picking at your face again. Maybe if you use a different moisturizer, it wouldn't break up so. I'll lend you some of mine when we get back to the hotel. In what way exceptional?
In the way he conducted his musicians?
How astute of you. You know, I think your hair is due for a trim. You've been looking rather mousy of late. Though you do have a certain glow about you, I can't quite figure. Maybe after the museum we can go find your hair salon.
Here you go.
Why, thank you so much, Betty. My, I'm not saying a word. Thank you so very much. Ah, it is decaf. I can tell by the way the sweet and low penetrates. Real coffee offers more resistance.
Jonathan?
You know what I find hard to believe? What I'll never understand is how it could be, how it could come to pass that a man like Beethoven, a man blessed with such extraordinary gifts, such superhuman capacity to paint with sound, how such a man could actually become deaf. You know he became deaf in his later years? He did. Such a tragedy. Ah, my coffee tastes like Burt's Bees.
Jonathan.
It's hard to imagine what it would be like to be deaf and be Beethoven. Totally listen to your mind. Actually, you would be listening in your mind to what your mind remembered sound was. Well, just imagine being Beethoven, deaf, listening to all that quiet sound, that quiet torrential sound. Is that real whipped cream? Oh, no, thank you. I'm counting calories. But you enjoy it. Funny that his ears, of all parts of Beethoven's body, his ears should be the ones to break down. You use a certain part of your body so much you just plumb wear it out. Like a painter going blind. Like Renoir, for instance, going blind. Or Matisse, or a Manet, or a Monet, or a Van Gogh, or Jackson Pollock, or Leonardo da Vinci, or any of the great impressionists going blind from overuse. The opposite of vestigial. Classical music is so stimulating, isn't it? My brain is full of thoughts.
Jonathan.
What?
You know that workshop on human intimacy that you suggested I got a couple months ago? Remember, you gave me this brochure with this workshop, the Adult Education Center. You had several circles with green highlighter. Well, I took one.
Good for you. Now where is our waitress? Where is Miss Rightio? Imagine a grown woman speaking like that.
Remember too how we once talked about orgasms and how neither of us had ever had one? Remember that night we got a little tipsy on apple ciders at Aunt Rose's?
Samuel, we're brothers. We've shared many secrets with each other over the years. Such confidences are quite natural.
Well, I learned a couple things at the workshop that really helped.
I'm so glad. Now, I was thinking of taking a music appreciation class there over the winter session. It's given by a Harvard professor and supposed to be excellent.
My teacher was excellent.
Was he from Harvard?
No.
No.
Have you ever heard of prostate massage?
Samuel, I'm an educated man and an avid magazine reader. I've heard of just about anything under the sun, from shiatsu massage to Thai massage. Just because I've done neither doesn't mean I'm poorly informed on either topic.
Well, I'm doing it.
Right now?
Hmm? No, not right now.
Truly?
Uh-huh.
Bless your heart.
Lots of them.
I'm very happy for you. Now, would you care to hear about the Norman Rockwell Museum? This guidebook has been the most informative.
First, I figured out how to do it by myself. In the bathtub, then I started seeing this woman, Patricia. I call her Pat, sometimes Big Pat. Inside joke. She helped me with my tax returns. Jonathan, I can't tell you how wonderful it's been.
Then don't. Listen to this.
I'm 33 years old, Jonathan, and I finally got in touch with my own body. It's like I've been walking around all these years, this hidden sunken treasure.
You with a few exceptional paintings.
What a feeling.
On permanent display.
It was there the whole time. What a feeling. I'm telling you. I could have died and never even known, Jonathan. I could have gone my whole life and never known. I mean, I could have been in a car accident last year, and I could easily have died in a car accident without ever knowing. What a crying shame that would have been. And to share that feeling with someone else, Jonathan, there's just nothing like it. Nothing. Not distant rolling hills, not even the Beethoven's 7th Symphony, not even the thrilling final movement. Talk about thrilling final movement.
Shut up!
Pat likes these shots, Jonathan. She likes no matter what's inside it, no matter how it's packaged. She thinks I'm vibrant.
Did you call? Did you want something?
Yes, I need something. I need you to know that this was not decaffeinated coffee you gave me, young woman. It was not decaffeinated coffee. There was caffeine in it, and you assured me there wouldn't be, but there was caffeine. Am I right? Am I? I am. Do you know how many times that happens to me? How many times waiters and waitresses just love to intentionally do that to me? Just love to intentionally give me straight black coffee, all the while smirking inside, insisting, oh yes, it's decaffeinated, smirking. And do you know that as a result, I'll be awake all night. I'll be awake with a splitting headache and severe stomach cramps, awake all by myself, alone in my bed. Now tell me, Betty, is that a cheerful picture? Is that a cheerful Norman Rockwell Saturday Evening Post cover? A gentleman sitting in bed, all by himself, alone in bed, jaws clenched?
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd notice.
You know what, Betty? If you were the sort of person who went to classical concerts, the sort of person who was capable of enjoying classical music, capable of sitting there, quietly listening, appreciating, you wouldn't be so cruel. So cruel. It's because I'm a cultured person, isn't it? That's why, because I'm cultured.
I don't think you were very nice to Betty.
Betty, who did not turn off that fan, did willfully not turn off that fan on purpose. When I asked her very cordially, I'll most likely end up with an earache from a draft, alone in my bed with an earache and a headache and a stomach cramp, while my baby brother lies in the next bed glowing. Are you ready to leave, Sam? I was planning to have a dish of frozen-like yogurt after sitting here watching you eat that Mount Vesuvius of a hot first Sunday, but quite frankly, the unexpected turn in our conversation has left a disagreeable note in the atmosphere.
I'm ready to go.
They have tours at the museum every 20 minutes. I plan to buy several postcards and perhaps a poster, if they're reasonably priced. I think, Sam, that Stockbridge will be one of the highlights of our trip. And far be it for me to be the one to suggest that there is ample room for you to show a little more appreciation for the fact that I have organized this vacation, this entire vacation, entirely by myself. And by a little more appreciation, I mean any at all.
I do appreciate.
How anyone could fathom why you would feel moved to share such information with me at this point in time, at the very peak of our vacation.
That's why. You were in such a good mood. You just had the greatest classical experience of your life. The information was pretty upbeat, I thought.
Upbeat?
I thought it was perfect vacation information to share with my only living brother.
Sam?
Yes, Jonathan?
I apologize for my choice of words just then.
When?
You know, back then.
You mean when you said, shut up?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It was inappropriate, uncalled for. The caffeine.
It's alright, really.
Sam?
Yes?
If you received any pertinent literature in your workshop, any brochures, pamphlets, paraphernalia, diagrams, whatever, I'd venture to say that I'd be willing to peruse whatever material you have.
It's alright. Alright.
All right.
$10? Jeez Louise.
Don't say geez Louise, Sam. It doesn't become a man of your age.
Okay.
Or depth of experience.
Feed me! Feed me! Feed me! Feed me, Seymour! Feed me all night long! That's right, boy! You can do it! Feed me, Seymour! Feed me all night long!
The quiet torrential sound with Stephen Yuen and Shun Sasaki. And then welcome to...
Oh, we are young and free. I hate you. We've been so long. Well, for our home is good.
He's happy.